What's going on, tribe? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be reviewing Vultures 1 by Kanye West and Ty Dolla. Super excited to get into this type of review. First time we do this, we usually do reaction and review right after or as we go. Still do the reaction. That's going to be on Patreon. Eventually make it a YouTube. If you're interested, there's going to be a link in the description. But I thought let's approach this a little bit different this year. I might be doing this for the future albums. Don't know. Depends on how y'all like it. But let's get into this Vultures album. This is a 16-track album by Kanye West and Ty Dolla, as I mentioned before. And I will say this, off of first listen, if y'all go subscribe to Patreon, you will see not my favorite album straight off the jump. Just first listen did not sit well with me too much. Like I said, we've had a week with it. I've probably listened to it about 10 plus times. And let me just tell you, it is a grower, not a shower. This album has come to life for me. A lot of tracks that I didn't feel in the beginning really just grew traction with me. Tracks like Talking, tracks like Back to Me, which is probably my favorite track on the album. Hood Rat is one that I felt that was a little bit too repetitive, and you know, I just didn't feel it in the beginning. That one grew on me. A track like Do It was another one. Paperwork, Fuck Some was a track that really stepped up and is probably in my top 3 tracks at the moment. Carnivals, that was a banger off the jump. Vultures, which was a single off of the album, released probably a month, a little bit more in advance, and that was a track that I was like, oh man, I'm a little worried about this album. That one has brought a resurgence into, you know, my track list. It's in that rotation, and I know there's a music video out there. Haven't checked it out yet. Might do a reaction for it. Who knows? Probably do that in the future. Track like Problematic, that was a track that I know a lot of people showed a lot of love to begin with. Track that didn't sit too much well with me, and that one has come to life. All this to say is, if you listen to this album for the first time and felt just like me, and this isn't sitting well, and I've had several people reach out to me saying, you know, I didn't really feel the album, give it a second listen, give it a third listen. I promise you it will come to life for you. It might even happen by accident. You might start seeing reels and trending songs of this, but I'm telling you, this is an underrated album. Being that this is Kanye West's least selling album, I think is criminal, in my opinion. I mean, it's Ty Dolla $ign's highest selling album, but it's Kanye West's lowest selling album. And to me, this is probably Kanye West's best album since The Life of Pablo. It might be over Donda. It's right there with Donda, but you know, I probably have Vultures edged out. I'm just curious as what he's going to do with the whole the sequel. Are we gonna get a full length album for Vultures 2? Are we gonna get a deluxe version? Are we gonna get a part 2 and 3? Is he just gonna be taking out songs and adding songs in, and those are gonna be part 2s and 3s? Because right now I'm on Spotify and I see that the 14 track Good, and in brackets Don't Die, has actually been deleted. It's grayed out right now. So Kanye doing Kanye things is more than likely going to be switching up the track list, just how we did in Life of Pablo. Nobody does it like Kanye, so he's super unpredictable. We've already had several release dates for this album alone. Who knows what's going to happen next? Another drama and controversy that's happening around his name is that I hear that there is some company trying to take the whole album off of streaming platforms. I don't know too much about that, but if we learn a little bit about it, I will be making a short about it. So listen, if you are new to the channel, you appreciate these types of videos, or this video, a review video for the very first time, consider joining the tribe. Hit subscribe. There's a bunch of links in the description, Patreon, Discord, and our Twitch if you want to join those. But with all that being said, guys, appreciate y'all so much, and we'll catch you on the next reaction. Peace.